Okay. Hey everyone, we are with our leaders and folks who are looking to learn to be leaders today, and we just want to talk about everything that's going on right now. And maybe the biggest buzz that you guys have been hearing, I'm not sure, but have you been hearing about Vibe?
Yes.
Anybody?
A little bit,
Okay.
yes.
A little bit. I don't know what it is, but I've been hearing about it.
Okay, so Vibe for our leaders is going to eventually, not yet, but eventually replace Downline Manager. And we've got some information to share. I know that in your representative news, who's looking at your representative news? Let me see, show of hands. Who's reading that every week when you get it? Good. Okay, guys, that has everything you need. So make sure that you're reading that. And let me share the screen here.
He said you don't need special line. I'm trying to get dollars.
In this week's representative news, you can see there's the top of it. September 26th is the date. I'm going to scroll down just a little and you're going to see Vibe for sales leaders. So catch the Vibe, important updates. So you can see there, as you know, we're introducing Vibe, a brand new tool for our sales leaders. And we've adjusted the timeline slightly. Executive leaders will get an advanced look on Tuesday, October 4th, and all other leadership representatives will gain access on Thursday, October 6th. So there's your date. Thursday, October 6th for all leadership representatives. And they're going to be holding an Executive Leader Plus webcast on October the 4th at 12 noon Eastern time. So stay tuned, and I'm sure that link will come in the representative news. And then for all levels of leadership, you'll get an invitation to join one of the kickoff webinars. So save the dates, October the 6th at 11 a.m. Eastern, so that's 10 Central, and 8 p.m. Eastern, that'll be 7 Central, and October the 6th at 1 p.m. Eastern, which would be 11. That is a Spanish webcast. So they're going to share the features and the benefits during the webcast, and you'll leave the session with an overview of how to use this critical tool. So don't miss it.
It's not cool at all.
One thing, and we may have someone who may need to mute, hearing some background noise, but one thing that you guys will love about Vibe, and Sarah and Susan jump in here, but I noticed it's giving you a little indicator of how close you are to a goal as far as a title. And so it might be like a little circle, and so maybe you're 95% there. It shows you you're 95% there. And then it also will show you what you need to hit that goal. So very exciting. Have you guys felt like that getting to that title or that next title maybe has been a little confusing in the past?
I think it really ties in well with what we see on our advanced leadership. And like when we do, I know because we had our sales meeting, we did a little sales meeting, and I reviewed the advanced leadership report. And when they were talking about that on Vibe this morning, it reminded me of that report, what they needed to get to the next level. So it's letting them see it without us having to show it to them, which is great. That's great information, and let you know how far you are and exactly what you need to do to get to that next level. That's just such valuable information.
Yeah. Because I think this time, I had a meeting with about 6 of my leaders last week. So I don't know whether you're meeting with, you're doing your teams, but I've really spoken to the leaders this week about really meeting with their teams and letting them know how close they are to the next level and really engaging that. And, and I spoke to some other representatives, and it's really like engaging, maybe you've got people in your second generation or your third generation, and just really looking at that and saying, you know what, this person is really close. Do they know that? Do you know what I mean? So just getting in with all of your downline and just making sure that they're aware, because their success is your success. And I think it really brought to their attention, we went through the leadership report, all of that good stuff. And I was like, you only need one more recruit and you'll go from star promoter to silver ambassador, and that's $2,000. So we had those kind of conversations because I was like, you're missing out on just with one representative. So, just looking at and really diving in for those leaders and working with your downline is I think important, because we don't want anyone to miss out, because in turn it's a win-win for all of you. And
I wanted to share something. I got on I go and look to see what I can download. And on the Avon, our Avon, on the page on that I like, we have an Avon just where they share products sometimes. Uh-oh. Everybody hear me? It says my internet connection's okay. And I messaged her. She said, I would love to sell Avon. So I messaged her. She lives clear. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. In Kentucky. And I mentioned that I messaged her, and she said, well, I could still, sign you up. But I sent her the Start Avon on my link. I said, let me know if you'd like to do. She said she will. I said, thank you. Because I think she's literally signing up under something she doesn't know, but I reached out to her yesterday. So I don't know if I reached out enough. Did I do enough? I don't want to bombard her with a lot of information.
Yeah, I think you're doing good there. Just keep informing. But I really think, did any of our leaders, tell me, do we have anyone who is, I think Angie is an ambassador. What other titles do we have on the call with us? What is your leadership title? Anyone want to share that?
Silver Ambassador.
Silver Ambassador?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Krista, I think you are listed as a star promoter, but Krista's been an ambassador in the past.
Yes.
Yes. So these are things that are on Vibe that will help you so much to just know how to keep where you're at and grow to what you want to get to. And there was also, correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but there was very detailed information on the Rise Up bonus, how to get to those bonuses, where you're at on them, right?
Mm-hmm.
So really helpful in just growing your sales for your team. Another thing that was mentioned was, looking up folks who are maybe close to President's Club. Our division manager said this morning that every year we have people miss it by $100, $150. And so locking in that 40% is so crucial. Missing it by such a small amount would be such a shame. So keeping up with your people on your team and helping them to know that. And then also looking at the ones who may not know how close they are right now while they still have 6 campaigns to go for it.
And was it you, Deb? I just wanted to tell you a success story. Deb, was it you who put your badge on upside down?
Yes.
So I tried it the other day. I walked into Panera Bread and I had my badge on. Before I opened my mouth, I didn't even open my mouth. She said, oh, you're with Avon. And I said, yes. And she goes, oh my gosh, I used to sell it when I was up north and I would like to sell it again. And I said, funny that. I said, because we've got all of the products here, because I bought some of the products down to show my leaders, just a quick, glimpse. And anyway, she's being signed up today.
Awesome.
One of my leaders that were there following up with her. But my Deb, I just wanted to bring that story because I said to the leaders, how many times do you walk in with your badge on, or how many times do you walk in with your Avon shirt or whatever? I was like, for me, I haven't been into that district for probably 3 months. I haven't been probably into that territory for 4 months. And we had an interested candidate. I had driven directly from Florida to Panera Bread, and the first person that I see, do you know what I mean? So it's like the business is out there. You just have to get out there and do it. I think that was the biggest part of it. But I was like, that conversation starter with the badge was so important. And she was excited to see me, and I was doubly excited to see her.
Oh, yeah.
Did she tell you it was upside down? My OCD is bothering me. I must know.
I know it would, Christy, and I'm not going to tell you. No, I didn't.
She told you. Surely she told you.
Yeah. I just think that she's OCD and I'm so not. So.
I would walk like this if it was upside down. Hi. Like it would make me a nervous wreck if it was upside down.
But I just think there's so much opportunity out there. And it's like, you know, we do have a lot of going on in social media. I get that. But I was like, that just showed me what it is by going in there. And I was dressed up. I had my makeup done, and I had my hair done. I had Avon jewelry on. I had all of that. And she came down and she actually sat with our group for a little while because I was showing some of the products. So I think a big part of it is there is so much business out there that you just have to get out there. So I just wanted to bring that because I just wanted to do that because I'm going I just want to see if that works. And it did.
Awesome.
I agree. There's so much business out there. Just being able to get out into the field, because this was my actual first time going into my district.
Right.
And everywhere I went, I mean, as far as walking into the hotel, I mean, the first two people I talked to, oh, you're with Avon. Sure. Give them brochure, give them business card. And, in and out of the restaurant where we held our meeting, there was lots of people in there. Everybody wants to know what was going on, what was in Avon. And so it's a matter of, planning your day. What am I going to do today? And how many people am I going to talk to when I go into the grocery store or the post office or wherever you're going? It's just a matter of opening your mouth and talking to them.
And
if you have to turn your badge upside down, then do it.
You didn't have to.
Do whatever it takes. And I think Lisa,
Right.
at our meeting that morning, she actually had somebody sign up, go online and sign up that day.
I know we had two appointments from the meeting that signed up online.
That is fantastic. I tell you what, I said to the leaders, I was like, I've been here 5 seconds. I was like, how many have you done today? That's what I was like. Come on, people, let's have a competition. So that's exciting. It was fun though. It was fun. So Robin asked, can we still do the Try Avon program? And absolutely, there is a new Try It kit, and it is on our Facebook page under the flyers, but I will send it out again. But absolutely, there's a way that it will describe how they can earn their $25 to pay for their kit. The biggest thing, I think everybody will agree, is the follow-up on those Try It kits and also helping them sell. So making sure, if you gave, them the information that perhaps they get on, one of our calls to get excited and stuff like that, but you really monitoring them and not really just engaging them to help them, because the biggest thing is the follow through and the help and support that you give them when they're starting.
Okay.
The follow-up, right.
Yeah, because I think also, the biggest thing with those Try It kits, and I'm just going to do a real life scenario as well, like people give up quickly, and then you've got customers out there who's perhaps placed an order and never received the product. So the biggest thing is you need to stay engaged with them to help them so they reach their milestone, because then their customers will be happy. So we've got to look after the Avon customer as well to ensure that, even perhaps they did go ahead and they wanted to go ahead and start Avon, which is awesome. That's what our goal is. But, perhaps it isn't for them, but then you can get the customer information from them as well, so that obviously they're out there recruiting and stuff like that. So I think the engagement between you and that person is crucial for it to be a success.
Well, the main reason I was asking is because this person is a single mom. She worked buccal hours. And I stopped to get gas, and that's where I met her. And she saw my name badge. She said she had been thinking about selling Avon. She needed extra money, but there was no way on this earth that she could put in any more hours at the place where she is and still be a proper mom. And so I told her, I said, I would be glad to help you. If you are interested. And I told her that it would be $25 to get started. And she said, she saw my name badge and she said, Miss Robin, I don't even have $25. And I said, well, her name's Michelle. I said, well, Michelle, I think there is a way that we can work around that. Let me check with, my leaders, and I'll get back with you. So I wanted to know if we still had the Try It thing, and that way, if she does that and makes some money, then she would be able to pay her $25.
And Robin, that is one way to do it. I'm just going to give you another idea as well, and leaders and other DSMs interject. But there is another way that she could be your helper. She could be your Avon helper, and you could give her part of the commission. So that way the customers are being serviced, and that way she can help you with your customer base and make sure, because you place an order every 2 weeks, right? But then she could be your helper, and you could give her the commission from what she sells. So that's another way to do it. Either do the try it kit, which is a great way, or do the Avon helper as well.
Okay. So in other words, just give her like 5 of my books and let her be a helper and try it that way.
Yeah, give her 2 or 3 books to start off with, perhaps, just to see in a gas station. Usually you'll find people that work in gas stations, they're really, really good because they see a lot of people. They see a lot of vendors come in. I mean, they're seeing vendors from everywhere coming in. They're also seeing a lot of customers and stuff like that. So usually they make very good representatives. So you could be really doing her a service as a single mom, and she could really notice a big difference for this holiday season. So gas station attendants are an awesome candidate for Avon.
Okay.
Absolutely. And that's another idea. Sometimes I've run into people that said, I want to sell, but I owe a balance from before. And here's some books, take up the orders. I've known representatives to let them partner with them. Of course, they pay the representative up front for the orders. And then the representative will keep all the profits. I've known some of them to give them all the profits. They keep it to the side until there has been enough, and then meet with them to pay off that old balance. So they don't just hand over the money, but just to try to help the representative get restarted and get back on track. And I've seen it work, and someone be able to get going again.
Okay.
Yeah. So there's some good tips out there. What else, folks? What else are you doing out there in the awesome communities?
I just wanted to make sure everybody knows about what else is in the representative news, and they're doing some kind of coffee chats, questions about the Kickstart and the mentoring program for you and your new representatives. So those are listed. I believe one of them is today, but just make sure you look at your representative news. Yeah, one is today at 4 p.m. Eastern, Monday, October 3rd at 4 p.m. Eastern. Monday again, October 3rd at 5 p.m. Eastern, and October 10th at 4 p.m. Eastern. So those have a phone number to dial in, and it's just another way. I know that we've talked about it a lot. You guys probably have it, but the more you talk about it, the more you get it. So, or that's me anyway.
Okay.
Christy, do you have a list of those meetings we can post?
I can screen share that. It's in the representative news that we all get every Monday. See if I can move this around, and I'll show you guys, and y'all can screenshot it once I get this fixed. It's a little bit off. Here we go. And so there they are.
So there, I take a quick picture of that. I know I take every picture with my phone now.
And these meetings are on...
They're in the representative news. I believe the manager news also. It's at the very top. Kickstart your success with onboarding.
Right. So those meetings are going to be just on onboarding, right?
Yeah, they're for representatives to join and just share their thoughts, questions, feedback, make the most of the tools.
Rise Up too?
It looks like it's Kickstart and mentoring mostly. Okay. I'm sure they would answer questions.
Okay.
Any questions on that or anything else that's kind of new with leaders right now? We definitely want to answer your questions.
I have a question. Can anybody get on and do those virtual meetings?
This meeting, it's for
the ones you were showing.
Yes, and it's in your representative news that would have come to you today.
I saw that. I've already seen it. I think that's all.
Yeah, you sure can.
All right. Anything else going on out there? No? All right. So we look forward to seeing everyone at your rallies. Some people have already had them, and I know they were a blast, right, Susan? So
Yes.
we're excited for that, and then we're excited for all the ones to come. So don't forget to register, because it's really important to register, and if you're bringing a guest, etc. So
and rally your teams, get them to come to your rally meeting, because if you're in my districts, I need to beat these other two ladies. We need high attendance. So let's kick their butts. No, we need high attendance so the company lets us keep seeing the products and having the meetings, but I still am going to beat them. So come on now, rally your people, leaders.
Yeah.
And we'll see who comes out on top.
Yeah, if you enjoy district sales meetings and getting together and seeing all the representatives, really encourage all the other representatives, go on the district page, say, I can't wait to the rally, all of that kind of stuff, because it's important to get attendance so that we maintain these meetings. So attendance is key to keeping them in your district. So, sometimes you may be friends with another rep who says, you know what, I'm just going to, and you say, no, come on, let's ride together or something like that. So, and it's good for their business, and it's good for morale, and it keeps you pumped about your business.
Mm-hmm.
I sent an invite because I think Samantha that in our district, she had sent out something about from 1 to 8. So I sent an invite when she had it on one of her groups today to try to get people maybe to be interested to come. I'd love to sign them up just to come see what a rally is. That.
Yeah.
Right.
All righty. Well, this is the time to recruit and really grow your team. Look at your team sales, see where they want to be, because this is the time of the season when all can grow. All right, anything else before we close it out? No? All right, next time we'll have pom-poms.
Yes.
All right, have a great day.
Have a great day and a
Great week.
Bye.
Bye.